Welcome to magiccse by Eezytutorials. To watch the same content in Tamil, click the link in the description box. We are going to learn DDL commands create and describe. In the previous video, we have learned the basics required for DDL commands, like how to name a table, what are the rules you have to follow, then what are the different data types available, and what is the difference between ANSI standard and Oracle standard. We saw those things. So now we are going to see create and describe in this video. Before that, you have to have the knowledge about the null value. So null value means in a table, in a particular cell, any content is not available. An empty entry is there, you call it as a null value. So null value is not 0 or not a blank space. So the absence of data is denoted by null. You are not having any data for a particular column. For example, I am having student details. So for a particular student Akash, I am not having the phone number. Since he is not having phone, his phone number cell is blank. So that you have not entered any spaces, or you have not entered 0. You haven't entered any data. Then that is called as null, and it is denoted by NULL, null. So if you are performing any arithmetic operations, like you are having an integer value like 2-digit number or 3-digit number you want to increment it by 5. So entire columns value, all the columns should be incremented 5. You are writing an SQL query for that. And if you are having a null value, the answer will be null. So null plus something will be null. Null, you are performing any arithmetic operation with null, then your answer will be null. So this is the basic knowledge you have to have about null. So the next one is create command and describe command. So we'll see what is create command. So create command is used for creating the table. So if you want to create a new table, you have to use the create command. The syntax goes like this: create table. So you have a space between that. Then again you have a space, and you have to give the name of the table. So as per the naming rules, you have to follow the naming rules, and you have to have a name for the table. So table name, then opening bracket. Inside that you can have your column name, that is field name, space, data type. If any size is available with the data type, you have to specify it in brackets. So with comma separation, you can have any number of columns inside a table. So if you are seeing an example, it will be more clear. So create table, name of the table, I am keeping a student. So inside this I am having SID number 3. Then name varchar 2 20, age number 30. So then field name, data type along with size, comma separate. I have given 3 columns. So at the end I am putting a closing bracket and semicolon. So this is how I will be creating a table. So if you are running this command, a table will be created. Now if you want to see how the table is looking like, so you want to know the structure of the table, you have to use the command describe. So describe /DSC, both are one and the same. You can use any syntax. So it will give you the table structure. So the syntax is describe space table name. Otherwise DSC space table name. Both will give you the same answer. So our table name is student, means describe student. If you are giving, we'll be getting the details. So let us have the hands-on on that. So already I have created a table name student. So describe DSC. So a description about the student. So what are the column name will be appearing here, then the data type along with size. So we will be learning constraints in a separate video. So if constraints are added, this null field will be updated. Whether it is not null or what type of constraints is there will be updated here. So for now you just know you will have a describe command will give the details about null as well. So all the field names along with the data type as well as size will be displayed by the describe command. So now I am going to create the table. So already student is there. So if I am trying to write the command student again, I'll get an error. So simply I'm trying. Anyway, I'll be getting an error only. So create table name. So create table, the same name I'm keeping, because already for previous batch I have created student and I have demonstrated this. So here again the same table name with some column name I'm trying, means I'll be getting an error that it is an existing object. So which means already it is available. So always make sure you create table with unique names which is not already existing. So I'm putting student 1. So here in this example we have seen like three columns, right? Register number, name and age. So we'll follow the same. So first one is register number. So here I should give it can be a number of size 3, comma. Then I can give like name varchar 2, the size can be like 20. Then I can give age, again it will be number, so possibly 3. So I can close it. Table created. I got the table. So now you can describe and see. So either DESC you are putting also, it will be describing, or completely describe student 1. So describe space table name or DESC space table name will give the structure of the table. So you have created a table with 3 columns. Register number, name, age. So what are the corresponding data types along with their size? It is listed here. So this is how the create command and describe command will be working. In the next video we'll be seeing alter and drop command. So whenever you are creating a table, you can give the entire command in single line, or you can press enter and you can give it like this. So if you are using so here also I can be entering an enter, I can bring this to the next line. So bringing the content, the query, the entire command, instead of typing it in a single line, if you are typing in more number of lines, means you will be having legibility to read the command and mistakes will be reduced. Because if you are leaving any typo mistakes or spacing mistakes, you will not be getting the answer. So instead of having everything in a single line, you can have it like line by line. But both are correct. So if you are creating a very small table with 1 column or 2 columns, in one single line itself you can do. Or if you are creating a table with more number of columns, you can use this. So both will give the output, but leaving new lines between each column will help you to improve the legibility and will reduce the mistakes. So we have completed create and describe in this video. In the next video, we will be seeing the alter command and drop command under DDL commands. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Hope you like this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Do post your valuable comments. Check for useful links in the description box. For more technical videos, stay tuned to Magic CSC by Eezytutorials. Thank you.